Hey, what's up? Looks like I'm just talking to myself. We'll wait see if anybody else comes in. Uh, Travis here did the intro work. I tried to reset it. Now we'll hang out, see if anybody else comes in to talk. Oh hey, I made it in the Plinko. Be a little boring for the replay. People coming back. It's just me sitting here talking to myself. Can update life stuff. Just driving kiddos to school, listening to music, post it in chat and a little on Facebook. Found a new band that I hadn't heard of before, which was Point North. A couple of their tracks really liked. Posted those around. Uh, so yeah, anybody see if anybody comes in to talk with me today. Let's hope they do. Let's see if we can put some stuff out on the face space. See if we got anybody interested. Do 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 do. Boop doop boop doo. See if that gets anybody else in. If not, we'll just be here. Give it a half hour or so. See if anybody else pops in to chat. Be the things. And then do have to talk to you, Trav, because I don't know how to change the name of the stream beforehand. Because I'm not sure how to do that. Since I'm doing it from mine and streaming in to yours. Once I figure it out, I'll probably be able to do it. But we'll see if we can update that at some point. Hopefully, we get some more people popping in and out. I'll be here for a little while. What's going on? Anybody out there? Read my favorite book. What do we got? Uh, would that fall under copyrights if I'm reading a book? What do you think? What do we got going on? No. It's all good. Got a little time. Everybody's just busy today. Try it another day. Kids yelling in the background and stuff. That's always good. I was gonna show everybody, like, I have the same drink I tried last time, but I actually remembered to bring it in this time. Orange soda. Who loves orange soda? I love the orange soda.
Stop screaming! Hey! Scream again and you'll go in your room.
Decorative items and toys. A tour. Because they're all behind us. Well, like last stream I pointed out, like we got Emmy artwork, the best mom ever plaque that I got for Amy. There's, of course, I always forget it's on the other side. See, we got tape and a purse and other Amy stuff. I mean, we got the light switch, old computer monitor, Amy's special hat that you can put a ponytail through. There's the purple Xbox controller that doesn't work that I still just haven't thrown away. Let's see. Well, I showed a dog, my John Wick, last time. Dusty. I gotta dust stuff. Let's see. There's a Neo from the most recent Matrix, so older Neo. Got him up there. Yeah. Let's see. The one sport that I really do enjoy. We got there's a Dylan Larkin bobblehead or bobble Funko. He doesn't bobble. No bobble. And then here's one. If anybody's watching back, you can leave a comment. If you know who this is from Wally, do you know who that is? That let's see. Last stream showed my one keepsake from Nashville. Oh, got somebody! Woo! Yeah. So just us. Is anything that you want to chat about? It's a slow day in the DNA universe. I am doing okay. Just living life, bringing kids to school like I do. Haven't had any of the kids try to punch me in my groin yet this year, so that's a plus. Need that story. It did happen last year, so. Yeah, Trav's popping in and out. He's doing chores around the house, as well with Seth. And that's just me. Randomly, I don't know if it was coming through or not. You might have heard Frankie screaming and getting yelled at for being naughty out in the house there. But it is what it is. Just hanging out, doing her thing. Anything new happening in your life, Seth? What's going on? Yeah, we'll have to still showing that I'm doing the house show episode 1019 of NAW. Because I still don't know how to get it where I can change the name of the stream since I'm doing it from my house and it's keyed into the one the official site. But yeah, well, we're up to 4. So who else we got? Who's joining us? Anybody we know? Yeah, I don't know how to make it where I stop telling people that we're doing gnaw, because it's just my face. No gnaw today. If you haven't heard, gnaw until the final episode will just be YouTube uploads. Trav just got a lot going on in life, so we will all be live together for one final gnaw on the 2nd. Well, looking forward to seeing everybody there. Come hang out and send her off, and then be some more gaming content happening. I kind of like doing this. It is more fun if we got people in chatting, so we can do some more things, but we can try to do some game streams with me as well. They'll be a little less production-y. It'll just be me playing games, and we can chat. If that's something that people would like to see, you can let me know that as well. Just trying to spend some time with peeps. So what's going on out in the world? What you guys got for me today? Let's see what else I can fill some time. Wish I had this from my new one from this year, because it's kind of funny. My photo for my badge. I don't know if I can get where you can see it. It's a little. There we go. But what was funny, I wore the exact same shirt this year when I went and got my picture taken for my badge. So I don't know if I really needed to go get a new one or not, since it's still just my face with the same shirt. Let's see. There's a book that I was trying to get into that I do have over here. Unfortunately, it's a little slow starting. So not even sure how far in I got. I think Frankie pulled my bookmark out. But it is Johnny Got His Gun, which they did make a movie about this as well. And if you didn't know, the Metallica song One, that is based on that movie and book as well. So that's where they got the idea for the song. But yeah. Is this mine? My yearbook from last year? It is. So the funky thing about being a staff member at an elementary school, you get your own school photos. So how silly is that? Got a school photo. School photos of iRob. But yeah. Is it just me and Trav now while he's doing yard work? Yeah, we'll give it till around 4. Nobody else pops in by then. We'll just call her a day. Just not meant to be today, I guess. But I'll be here hanging out. Hopefully we can get somebody in. And if anybody can look back, let me know if the intro worked this time. I think I got it set where it should be outputting the audio. Hello, Squid. Welcome in. Looks like it's just me and you. Not a whole lot going on in the chat today. So how are you? Anything cool going on in your life that you want to talk about? Anything you want to know from me? Welcome. How's it going? Break at work. Yeah, I luckily get most weekends off unless I volunteer to do extra driving for my job. So it's kind of nice. The no weekends thing. It's kind of nice. I also get even if I do want to drive extra, there's nothing going on Sundays, so I will always have Sunday off. Um, Back at it early tomorrow. So there's not a whole lot going on. Highlight the message. Yes, we are able to do that. Work just the weekends. I mean, did that when I was younger too. Did it a little bit after we had our daughter Elizabeth. Still working weekends, but it made it kind of tough. Having the days off in between with the kids was nice. So yeah, have that going on. So what job do you have? Would you recommend it? Are they hiring for Trav? Oh, that's cool. I'm trying to think if the only wedding I've been a groomsman in was my sister's. So not a whole lot of experience with that. Busser 6 years ago. That's not bad. Um, let's see, the longest job I had was when I was working for Meyer. I was there for 14 years. And when I left to go start my first job at Farmers, I got a raise to start going to do entry level call center work for an insurance company. Paid me more than I'd be in at a place for 14 years. So, yeah. Went from being the subject matter expert for the North region for gas stations, and still got paid more when I went for a new job. So meetings at corporate for Meyer to making more as an entry level at a different company. Take that as you will. Yeah. And now I make more than I did at any other job driving school bus. So explain that to me. I like. I'm one of them weird guys. Everybody tells me because they all tell me that they couldn't handle it. I really like my job. I like kids. It's weird. Maybe just because I'm just a big kid, so they just see me as one of their own. But it's kind of nice to like what you do for a job. Yeah, I'm pretty self-aware about that. I think I fit that mold where peak maturity for me was probably about 13. I've just learned to, I've been housebroken. I act better out in public, but I don't think the maturity has really gone up since then. Yeah, is there anything that you want to talk about while you're here on your break before you got to go back and start clearing off some more uneaten food? But I wore my someone tweeted shirt today with Snoopy. So you kind of see his head. Lean the right way. Top of Snoopy's head. Kids like that one. That's one of my favorites. It was a thrift shop find, as I've been before it was considered cool to get all your clothes at the thrift store. That's where we always did our shopping. Because why not? It's a good time. Find other people's shirts they don't want anymore. You can find a lot of ones that are silly. So I like them. Those are Squid. Is there any games that you'd like to see us do on the channel? Anything? If you're around, do a community game night. Any ideas for that? Trying to think up stuff to keep the people that are still here happy with us. Keep you engaged. Just want everybody to enjoy their time with us. A little slow in the chat. It's all good. Frag Punk. I mean, don't see why not. Is it for Xbox or PlayStation? If it's a PlayStation game, that would be something only Travis could do. I can do Xbox. Again, if I'm doing a game, it would just be the game. I don't have a way to have video of myself while we're playing it, but we could do stream the game and have the chat going. I'd be able to pull that up. So Frag Punk is a request. I can look, see if we can get that. Free is always good for me. But if you can hear Frankie's still getting in trouble. Oh, wish we could bottle up the energy that kid has. You can make a bunch of money selling that stuff. It just never ends. 5-year-old. Endless supply of energy. Although he was feeling a little down yesterday. He threw up a couple times and slept a bunch. So when he got up this morning, was running around. It was a little nice to have him back to normal for about 10 minutes, and then you wanted him to be quiet again. But maybe he'll mellow out when he gets a couple years or so. Lana's always first. Oh, and Amy popped in. Do you want to say hi to the 2 people that are here?
Hi.
Yeah, there you go. She needed her pop. That's what that was. She left her Mountain Dew in the bedroom. So I will definitely let her know that both of you said hi to her after she ran out real fast. But yeah, she's out making. Lana will know that she's doing a Hello Fresh, like a chicken thing. So if you want to know how long it's going to take, the Hello Fresh says that it's going to take 2 hours to prepare on their sheet. So if you want to know how, and Lana will know, that means she's going to be out there for like 3 hours until we're eating. So it sounds really good though, some roasted chicken thing. So that was my plan, was to stream until dinner. If we can keep people in at least chatting, then I'll stay here. But yeah, just hanging out. Lana giving Trav some stuff to do around the house. That's all right. Keep him working. Hey, Lana, how are the boys? I know school started back up. It's usually when sickness kicks in because they're back around all the kids that parents don't want them, so they send them to school anyway. Um, if we keep this going enough, you'll notice randomly I will have a cough for the next 9 months that just won't go away. And it's not that I feel sick, it's just non-stop nose running from little ones coughing in your face. It happens on the bus quite a bit, actually. Who'll be like, Mr. Rob, and their head is right here. And you get coughed right on the side of your head. It's great. But also, if anybody can find a good auto from The Simpsons, like a magnet or a sticker that I could put up in my bus, I still want one of those because he was the cool bus driver. I want to be the cool bus driver. So why not have an auto decal up somewhere in the bus? Sounds like a good idea to me. Got to see everyone. I like seeing everyone. Forehead shiny today. Makes it look like I got less hair. Hey, Stoney. Welcome in. Feeling kind of blessed. Got a couple people chatting. Just kind of hanging out. Is there anything that you want to talk about? Anything new in life? Got anything cool going on? Got anything that's not cool going on you want to talk about? We can maybe talk it out with you. Do something. Just be here. Being us. Doing a thing. With my big head. Filling up your monitor. Keeps popping up and keeps saying over and over again that I killed Matsuda for the stream boss, but that happened half an hour ago. Yes, I've been a sub for 65 months of the channel. Kind of feels like it's been that long. But I'm glad her surgery went well, man. That's a big deal. Um, yeah, glad she's doing okay with that. Then chilling at work. We talked about it with Squid a little bit ago. Lucky enough, don't work weekends unless I want to, and then if I do, it's only on Saturday. So have every Sunday, which has been real nice having the dedicated day off on the weekend since we didn't have that when we had our daughter to start with, and sometimes made life a little tougher. But yeah, and just got to keep on keeping out, you know, or the Joe Dirt, you know, life's a garden, dig it. That's a good one. And I'm gonna try to do some more. And see if people like it on the YouTube. Me and Trav talked about it. I'm gonna try it here coming up where I can do some reaction videos. So if you got something you don't think that I've seen before, heard before, if it's a song, trying to not do a live reaction to a whole movie because that'd be a long video. But yeah, something you think I would like, wouldn't like, a little ridiculous, that you'd like me to do like a live reaction to. If I have heard or seen it before, I'll let you know. But yeah, it's something to play around with. Just trying to get some new things to stay connected with everybody. So yeah, I will post stuff in all of the chats as well. Trying to get people to give me some stuff to react to. And I'll still be here when I can with my big head talking to you guys. So what do you think? Got anything in there? If not, it's all good. I can just react to stuff that I want to listen to then. See if people like it. Make a poll. Because everybody likes big polls. Yeah. Anybody else? Yeah, anything you want to talk about? I know you're here to kind of interact with me. You want more stories about life? You want me to look up some stories about life? Do we want have Frankie run in and yell at everybody for a second? You find my voice soothing. Should I do some more? You want me to read a book? Read some tweets? What do we need? What do the people want from the channel? That's all we need to know. But yeah, just here being us. People seem to like it, so we can do some more of the back chair up. Stand up a second. Face real close on that one. So we got our Xenomorph Funko from up there. He's furry. I got a dust, but there's the Xenomorph Funko. Xenomorph. Which Frankie, I don't know if he still can. It's been a while. He could say Xenomorph at one point. It was kind of a super cute little guy saying that. We got everybody's favorite clown. We got Pennywise. The one that keeps trying to fall over on us. We got Lady Liberty. What I call it anyway. From so we'll put the base back on here. It's like, from The Purge, little old Lady Liberty. I get her foot to go back on the base here. That's not working. We'll deal with that later. So yeah, got some of those. We got our horror theme shelf up there. Horror. Got to make sure you enunciate the last horror. And then they're too high for me to reach, but I do have Bro Thor with his pizza from when Thor was not six-pack abs. I got a Korg. There's a Gizmo from Gremlins. Throwback. Great older movie. I got a Darth Maul. Gotta have Darth Maul. And Grogu up there. There's showed it last stream. There's my Alexa Bliss. I do have Harley Quinn from the first Suicide Squad movie. I do have a Wally up there as well. So yeah, I got some of those going on over there. It's kind of it around the desk here. Got my one that I always tell everybody. You gotta remember to stay weird. Don't ever forget. But yeah, been a little bit. Anybody have any questions you want to ask? Like I said, you can ask me anything. Be honest with you. May not agree with my answer, but I will always answer honestly. So has anybody got anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to know? Did just find this. So here's a picture of my parents from 1983. So if you ever want to know, like, that's my dad with black hair. He's all gray now, but I don't know if you can tell, but kind of male gene a little strong in the family there. Not a whole lot of difference. Tend to look a lot like my dad, and everybody tells me that little Frankie there looks just like I did when I was his age. So I feel sorry for him because this is what he's got to look forward to. But yeah, give it a couple more minutes. See if anybody else wants to chat. If not, we can call it a little early today. It's not a big deal. If everybody's doing other things, give it a minute.
Then stop screwing around. Sit there and play your game.
Frankie's still getting in trouble. It's a thing. She'd probably like it if I ended early and went and helped her with that anyway. So give it a couple minutes. See if anybody else pops in. But yeah. And anybody, I'll keep asking, but just anybody know if the intro played like it's supposed to with sound this time? Because, yeah, I think I got the settings right, but I can't tell. What's going on out in the verse? Thoughts on WrestleMania 43. So I had which one was WrestleMania 43? Was that the most recent one or the one that's coming up that they're gonna do in India? Because that I'm not sure on. If we're doing the most recent one, I don't. So the next one is WrestleMania 43 in India. Excuse me. I mean, to me, it's a little weird that you would want to do your biggest show on the other side of the world. But I guess they're big money draws for them, so that might be a deciding factor. And it's just odd that they can, the women are allowed to wrestle there, but they have to be fully covered. At least they let them kind of wear ring gear like they normally do. I know watching in the first women's match where it was Natty and Lacey Evans, and they just had to wear like t-shirts over workout clothes. I mean, it's funny to me that they want to like restrict their talent on one of their biggest show. But that's I'm not the one that's going to make a ton of money for going over there and doing the giant show. So, what do you think about it being in India, like Timu Power Rangers? That's a good description. Um, so it has gotten a little, slightly more relaxed since then. I know they're still covered to wrists and no leg showing or anything. Um, it's just it's weird that while they're there they can't do it, but they watch on TV to know what's going on, and they're wearing what they do watching it on TV all the time. But go do it live, and it's a giant no. Um, but it's a cultural thing. I don't have to agree with it or understand it because I'm not there. Uh, yeah. I'm like the Timu Trav. Uh, 'Cause he's way more energetic, I feel like, than I am. A little more animated, but it's all good. Um, Anything new going on in your life there, ads that it's worth mentioning? Want to? I know we had Squid's going to be in a wedding next weekend. Said Stoney talking about his wife getting over cancer, which is awesome. Um, Nothing super crazy going on for me. Just driving kiddos to school and taking them back home every day. Um, Although I will say, we do have Frankie going to the elementary school that I work at in between runs. So it's cool seeing him during the day. And then he gets to ride home with me on the bus, since I drop off and pick up at the same elementary school I work at, which doesn't happen to every one of the drivers because we have 4 elementary schools in the district now. So, and they just keep building more houses. It's a little ridiculous, but got any new bands you think I should check out, ads? Anything like that? Uh, get some Viking metal. Yeah. Any of that going on? So I do drive responsibly, ads. But Otto is like my hero because he's the cool bus driver. Um, so as long as we're being safe, I do try to be the cool bus driver with the kids. Um, but again, people trusting their children to me, I do take that pretty serious. Um, so I want to make sure that they get to and from school in one piece. I would never want that where I would be in any way responsible for things happening to other people's kids. It's a big deal to me anyway. But yeah, it was kind of a long explanation. But I am responsible while being as fun as I can be. But I was just saying earlier, if you know anywhere that I can get like a cool like an auto decal that I could put up in the bus, share it with me, because I've even tried on Amazon and just not a whole lot out there for things. So I mean, that's a that's a question you ask. Hey, watch this. Would you trust your kids with me? Think about it. Um, I'm gonna have to cut my hair again pretty soon. Look a little afro-y ish. As much as white guy gray hair can do that, I guess. Um, yeah, forehead's looking a little big. Kids are crazy. I feel like all kids are crazy. And I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. Part of the reason why I think I get along with the kids so much and so well is because I'm really just a big kid. I think I tell everybody peak maturity for me was probably around 13. And since then, I've just been more like housebroken. I know how to act in public, but maturity level still isn't there. So kids just see me as one of their own. I think it tends to work out. Um, and if you hadn't heard, if you Frankie's been running around in the house, getting yelled at by Amy a little bit. If it's been coming through, so it's kind of funny. He's trying to figure out some Lego and getting all mad. He might be playing some more of the Genesis though. He's been getting into that lately. We have the retro system for Sega Genesis that they put out a couple years ago. So he's been playing Sonic 2 a lot. Virtua Fighters on there. He did that. Street Fighter 2. Played a bit of that. He did play a little Earthworm Jim yesterday too. That was kind of funny. Um, he got me playing Vector Man. First time I'd ever played that game. Didn't even know it existed until yesterday. So I played that a little bit with him. I'm not good at it, but it was kind of fun. Um, yeah. In case anybody's watching that wasn't here last time, this is natural. The two-tone beard is not dyed to look that way. Um, that used to be all red. Just the goatee was red before. And yeah. Hello, was that Karmator? If I said that right. Welcome. Just me and a couple people hanging out, it seems like. Just looking at my big head. Is there anything that you want to talk about while you're here? Just trying to be here for people to come hang out. Welcome. Is there anything, any questions you have for me? Anything you want to talk about? Anything cool going on in your life you want to share? This is just a space for being together. Welcome. Kids still getting yelled at in the other room. It's funny stuff. But yeah. If you didn't know, I am iRob. This is the RNA just chat going on. Oh, he's getting rings. Rank these fighting games. So out of Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or Killer Instinct. So lowest for me, just because I played it the least, would be Killer Instinct. and then I would probably go Tekken next, and then like pretty far ahead of like 1A, 1B. Um, for Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, I would rank Mortal Kombat slightly higher. Um, so in Mortal Kombat number one, Street Fighter number two. Mortal Kombat is number one for me from the older Xbox games that had the Conquest mode, where it was like the story mode, but any battle was then Mortal Kombat, 2D side battle. I really did enjoy those modes in the couple games, like Shaolin Monks and Deception. I think there's another one that I'm blanking on, but that would be why I would rank Mortal Kombat above Street Fighter. Um, Street Fighter 2 is a classic, though. Played that a whole bunch back in the day. But yeah, that was a great question. Anything else you want other stuff you want to rank? You know, as long as we got people here wanting to talk and chat, I'll hang out. What do we got? What you want to know? Just want to watch me make faces. Do the eyebrow. The problem is after I do it, getting it to go back down. Oh, just because Amy didn't make fun of me. There is a neck. I don't see neck. I do have a neck. Just can't really see it all the time, I guess. Shoulders just go right into my head. Give it a little bit more time. Yeah. And I'm wondering get ranked the ninjas. So between Ermac, Scorpion, Rain, Smoke, Reptile, or Sub Zero. Let's think about it a little bit. A favorite beat 'em up game. If I had to go, for the ninjas, it's got to be number one's always just gonna be Scorpion, just because it's classic. Sub Zero number two, because they're like the yin and yang of each other. We do have I like Ermac's backstory, where he's the many souls fused into one. Reptile is just kind of in the later games he had some weird things going on, and Rain and Smoke, they're there. And then favorite beat 'em up game, I do have Streets of Rage. I love Streets of Rage and Streets of Rage 2. I just got done playing Streets of Rage with Frankie yesterday. That is on that Genesis classic console that we have. So yeah, that was a fun thing. Like I said, trying to get the 5-year-old into some gaming, so if I can get him started, we can maybe play some things together. Starting him a little late, I guess, since he's already 5, but got to start him on the easy ones. Genesis, most you got is 3 buttons, so a little easier than some of the games now. Yeah. So that would be my favorite of the beat 'em up. I like the classic for those ones. I might try to see if I can get all the way through Streets of Rage today. before I go to bed. Beaten it a couple times. I've beaten Sonic 2 once in my life, and then I don't have the patience to do it again. It takes too long to get through everything. But yeah, those are great questions. I'm glad for giving me some stuff to talk about. Anything else that we want to rank? Got any other suggestions? Or and no harm. We think that this is enough for today. Been on for an hour now. We can call it if we don't want to do anything. What do we got? Um, Abe's Odyssey, beat it once, can't do it again. Yeah, a lot of those old games, especially like I've been trying to thinking about doing it because the console, the new Genesis little thing that we got for the classic, whatever. I don't know the official name of it, but that has where you can save your progress. So I could do it till I start getting sick of it, and then come back and pick it up later. That might be a way I can beat Sonic again. I just the old cartridge games where you just had to do it all in one sitting. There wasn't a save point. Kind of made it where my attention span doesn't go for 3 hours doing the same thing. But yeah. And that's one game where I haven't ever actually played Abe's Odyssey. So maybe I'll have to look into that too. Because I have, it's in storage, so we got to wait till we move again. We've got everything that we can fit here. It's packed away in storage. So springtime is the plan to try to move and get a little bit bigger house for ourselves. But then I have the Super Nintendo Classic as well. So a game that I have finished a bunch of times. Probably the Streets of Rage. I've beaten that quite a bit. Kind of know where things are, type of a thing. Another. If you want to count beating it, like doing the Mortal Kombat, where you just get to the final boss and beat it just to see the different videos. I used to like doing that. Beat through the towers so you can get the different videos for each character. That was something I did enjoy doing. I beat the recent one that I beat not a bunch of times, but I did get all the way through the newest Indiana Jones game. I did like that. Let's see. I almost forgot a bunch of times. I'm on my 8th playthrough of Mass Effect right now. It's been a while. Like I started the first game again, and then stopped, just playing other stuff. But Quan Chi is a good character. I do say some of his fatalities are great in some of the recent games. Do really enjoy those. Frankie loves the looking up on YouTube. I looked up just Mortal Kombat fatalities. He'll sit there and watch those with me for a couple hours. Keeps him entertained. Take that as you will. That you got a 5-year-old watching fatality videos, but I will say the newest one, or the Quan Chi, where he makes you break your own neck and hand it to him and rip your own head off. That was pretty great. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for giving me stuff to talk about. Is there anything else that you can think of might be fun to know? Or ask you guys, is there any other games that you guys have finished a bunch of times that you would recommend? I can try them. No. RoboCop versus Terminator. What system was that for, ads? I can see if I can find one of those. I seem to like the. I know it was a thing, but I'm not sure if I've ever actually played it. So I can try to find it somewhere. Cause yeah, definitely. If you're saying that you can play a bunch, like to see how what's going on with that. Um, yeah. And I'm trying to think if there's any other braining on it. We'll say I've done played through all of the Gears of War games once. I haven't gone back and like replayed through any of it, but I did play through it. RoboCop Terminator was on Genesis. Okay. Unfortunately, that one is not on the one I already have that has a bunch of Genesis games on it. So that's unfortunate. But I can see if I can find it on anything. I did just random squirrel brain stuff again. In the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, when he runs past and it does the Sega at the beginning, that one audio file took up 1/8 of the storage on the entire cartridge. So the rest of the game and everything else was right, but just that audio was 1/8 of the storage on the cartridge for the Sega Genesis. So yeah, talk about how small some of the game files were. But the Halo 3 ODST, a bunch of times. I have played through a lot of the. There's a Super Nintendo version as well. I have played a lot of the Halo games. That one's a little harder for me. That one was more like a play with friends game. So me playing it by myself, I don't get as into it. I do kind of want to try again. I know that they got the Master Chief Collection that I can download, which I think I might just try to play through it all again. I don't dislike them, but then also was the ODST. Is that the one where it was the different one, where you didn't have the shield that would recharge? Because I didn't like that. I got used to where you can go hide and be fine afterwards. I'm not the best first-person shooter, so I liked that I could go like hide somewhere and recharge, and then come back and fight again, instead of having to try to find health. But yeah, great, great questions and stuff. I will definitely gonna try to see if I can find the RoboCop versus Terminator on anything, just to give her a go. I said Halo will be getting downloaded again soon. Energy Sword, that is one of the best things in, especially the multiplayer. Which unfortunately I don't play enough games online, so multiplayer is not fun for me. Um, but yeah, Fragile Little Human, yes. So that was my least favorite Halo game, just because I'm not good at it. If I played it more, maybe I could get into it. Just I said I like video games. I am not honestly very good at them. I do play sports games more than I know than Travis does. So put that out there too. If that's something you guys would like to see me like playing through some things on college football, Madden, any of the hockey games, I have those. They didn't release the MLB this year on Xbox this summer, so that was kind of I play it. Usually get that a little bit every summer and play it a little bit. I get through a couple seasons as a created guy, but Duke Nukem Admittedly, another game that I know of, I've never played Duke Nukem. So, yeah. Oh, Nathan Fillion? He is one of my favorite actors. So, yeah. Um, one of them, I tell everybody I have my top three. I have a top three when it comes for movies. Um, and Serenity is one of them. Um, and I actually watched that before I even knew that there was a TV show about it. Uh, Nerd Cred took a little hit on that one. And then I held off after buying this Firefly season one on DVD. I held off for a year and a half because I knew that I would love it, and once it was done, it was done. But I have watched it. I do love all that, and he will always be my Captain Reynolds, which is kind of funny because that is my last name. So a little close to my heart on that one. Yes. Now I want to go almost play it just so I can try to hear his voice and find it out. Like, notice it. But yeah. Um, yeah. And I'm gonna start calling it. But yeah. Yeah. So same. Like I said, same for me. Saw Serenity. I love that movie. Um, the I don't care what you believe, just believe it. Kind of sticks with me. If you want to know the other two, there is Sucker Punch. The I'm gonna blank on her name. Emily Browning. What's popped up? The lead in that. Just the visuals in it. Always got it. And then uh, the old movie with but blanking on actors names again. But the movie Hackers is my other one. It's in the top three for me. I'll watch that probably at least 3 times a year still. It is funny to hear him talking about the awesome super fast 28.8 BPS modem that they're going to use. But yeah. uh, so with that, I do want to thank Ads and you, Carmator, for hanging out with me. Um, we'll do it again. I'll try to put some more out so that people know ahead of time. We got an hour and 10 minutes in here, just us hanging out talking. But yeah, please come back. We'll do it again. Like I said, I'll put more out more ahead of time instead of just me saying the little thing the day before and then tell you that I'm live. But yes, once again, I just thank everybody that popped in today. I got some things to check out, see if I can find. But thank you for coming, and just remember, everybody, you got to stay weird. Normal is boring. Thanks, everybody.